Hi, so what we're doing today is hopefully something about this area here, which because of that drain pipe is always flooding, and the water tends to come through here up to the front door, and it floods because there's no soak well. It's just got a little spoon. It's a spoon drain which just goes to nowhere. So the fun and games today is clearing this bed, digging a hole, and the hole's got to be big enough to house that soak well, which is the smallest soak well I could find. It's still going to take a bloody big hole. So we've got the soak well, we've got various bits and pieces there, the transitions from square to round, some angles so I can get the kick off to the right angle. You've got some blue metal over there, stones to put in the bottom of it, and yes, a variety of digging sticks here. So hopefully it doesn't take all day, and we'll come back in a minute.
It is better if universities run themselves, and that really means that the academics, in a sense, are the check and balance, the professions are the check and balance. You can have ombudsmen, you can have parliamentary committees, but you don't want bureaucrats coming in double checking what you're doing and double counting everything you're doing, which is where you're going too far. And so if universities are going to help with environmental amelioration by looking at new ways of improving the environment, they're going to help with helping social opportunities, for finding better ways for kids to finish
Getting there.
and complete education. They're going to help.
Consultations are available day or
Okay, got this. Starting to look a bit more promising.
the trusted name.
In celebration of the AFL's Women's Round, the West Coast Eagles are hosting their inaugural Women's Networking Lunch on Friday, June 28 at Patterson Stadium. Join a range of West Coast identities.
Probably just need to get the rest of that spoil out of there, and go down about another 4 inches, eh? Okay, well that took some digging, but it's in, and I backfilled lightly around it, so I thought I'd take it down about 6 inches, because there's a slab got to go on top of that now, and I want soil on the top of that so I can continue with these. If you can see, these Mombrecias are pretty low maintenance, so they're quite good out here. They don't get any water. Gee, they hardly need it this time of year. But yeah, so I'll get about 4 inches of soil back on top, and that's about all they need. Just looking at when I was digging them out, the roots really only go down a couple of inches, so I think we should be okay. I found it a good idea to tie the two halves of the soak well together, because I did end up with sizing up the hole by dropping it down, just holding it by that centre spider, and pulled it up, and the bottom half stayed in the hole, and that didn't make life any easier. But alright, we'll get some aggregate down in the bottom of that now. We'll have another look. You see there's a transition there from the square oblong type downpipe to the 90mm pipe that goes into the storm drain there. There's also an angle transition as well, so what I did there was to set it all up dry, and then just make a mark so that I can get the glue on it and hopefully get it back in the right place. I suppose this is where the glue is going to dissolve the mark that I've just made. This is glue. Strong stuff. Okay, so we'll leave that for a few minutes before we stick it in. We'll come back. Postman. Howdy. Thank you. Wouldn't be such a bad job being a postman. Out in the sunshine. Okay, we'll come back in a minute. Okay, so that's all assembled. We'll complete with gluey blue fingerprints. Never mind. So take this off now because there's no way that's going to be coming out. I'll just leave that doing no harm. So that's how it's ended up looking. I can get a fair bit of rainwater in that. That's about it. So there's the Cosmias back in, more brushes, a little bit more soil in there I think, and that joint there stays dry, no glue, it's only got a maintenance point, so oh yeah, and the only other thing I'd say is that this is the cutout in the side of the soakwell where the waste pipe comes. Anything I'd say is you want to take that out probably before you start, because that wasn't very easy once it had been put in. There you go, one soakwell. Ta-da!